Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We begin with an expression of remembrance of God, to whom we all belong. We would like to acknowledge the professionalism and integrity of everyone who worked towards this decision. Justice Pomerance, the courthouse employees in Windsor and London, victim services, the London Police Force, the public servants in the City of London, our fellow Canadians, our fellow citizens. There were thousands of hours of work that led to the decision that we heard today. Hearing the sentence read aloud today, we both feel both a hollowness and a storm brewing within. We don't know if it's closure or justice. What we do know is that the verdict will not bring back what was stolen. It will not mend the fractured pieces of our lives, our identity, and our security. For us, the journey of healing continues. The scars, physical and emotional, will remain. But we choose not to reply to hate with more hate. We choose to honor the memory of our family by fighting for a world where such tragedies never have to happen again. The terrorism designation acknowledges the hate that fueled this fire, the ugliness that took the lives of Talat, Salman, Madiha, and Yumna. But this hate didn't exist in a vacuum. It thrived in the whispers, the prejudices, the normalized fear of the other. All of these played their part in the tragedy that unfolded. That hate hidden in plain sight was normalized by the unchallenged belief that a racial hierarchy exists in Canada. This trial wasn't just about one act. It was a stark reminder of the fault lines that run deep within our society, the stereotypes that can erupt into violence. This verdict may offer a semblance of justice, but the work doesn't end here. We all have a responsibility to carry. During this trial, we learned that this hate is not just a threat to the Muslim community, not even just to the London community. Hate is a societal enemy that threatens the very core of Canadian values. We must confront the hate, not just condemn it. Confronting hate means recognizing our own biases. Confronting hate means dismantling the system that perpetuates it. Confronting hate means actively challenging the narratives that fuel it. In order to do this, we must build bridges of solidarity with different communities, churches, other faith groups, cultural communities, everyone across the spectrum of society. In our own way, we must bring about the change we want to see and unite against hate. A true victory lies in creating a Canada where everyone feels safe, respected, and valued, regardless of who they are or what they believe. This is the Canada we strive for, and the world our London family deserved. And to the terrorist, your hate may have taken 4 beautiful lives and almost a 5th, but it will not win. As Canadians, we will always rise above, stronger, and united, inshallah.
Ali and Henna, if you want to move up to the front.
Okay.
I can start things off. Justice Pomerance, basically through the book at Veltman. How are you feeling? What do you feel? How do you feel with that calling of terrorism?
Look this way. You just look at the camera.
Look in the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle. Yeah.
A lot of mixed emotions. Obviously, we're grateful. We're thankful to Justice Pomerance, to Allah, that we got this sentence. But yeah, feeling a lot of missing our family that should have been here and are not, and something that we'll be working through processing as time goes on.
I think Justice Pomerance captured on point exactly the sentiment of Canada. She upheld what is a Canadian value and what it means to be members of a just society where there is equity and inclusion of everyone who is a Canadian.
What the terrorism designation mean to you and to the family in general and the community?
As Justice Pomerance said, that terrorism and hate is not exclusive to any one ideology. Terrorism as a broader definition where the safety and security of any community can be derailed. It means that in the future, really, many communities will have some safety by this ruling. So whether you're a member of a Vietnamese community, a black community, a Jewish community, it doesn't extend just to the Muslim faith. It's everybody who gets some safety from this.
As this whole process ends, are you left with a sense of anger or a sense of loss, or both? Could you just address that, please?
It's not even that binary. There's so many. Okay, there's so many emotions. I wouldn't be able to pigeonhole it into one or another, like anger or loss. It's everything. As I was saying to some of the family inside, on June the 7th, the morning after 2021, we would never have predicted that this is the event that would have unfolded. What took place in the months and years that have followed is something that I think shines a light to the hatred that exists unchallenged. There is white supremacy in Canada. It is a threat. It is terrorism. There's a loss, profound loss that we all feel. On June 7th, we didn't know that anything good could possibly come from June 6th. But what Justice Pomerance delivered goes a long way to helping us, helping all Canadians.
And I think it's important to recognize that there are a slew of emotions, but how to channel those emotions into positive ways so that we can, and this is not just, as we said, it's not just a Muslim problem, a London problem, it's something that we as Canadians need to do. Every single one of us need to channel the emotions we're feeling into how are we going to create change, how are we going to work together to make a better Canada.
Defense Attorney Christopher Hicks said that they're looking into appeal. What is your comment?
I think we were told that it's pretty standard in these types of cases that an appeal is launched. I haven't put much thought into it. We don't think it'll go anywhere.
Are you prepared for it if it happens?
I have faith that what you heard today will be the flavor at which the justice system sees this act.
Can you give a sense, a lot of people use the word closure today as if this is the judicial part is finished and people move on. How will the family move forward in the days, weeks, months, years to come?
So I think we've said this in the past about closure. It's a closing of a chapter, just a chapter. It's not the whole book is not closed. It's there are so many people who will daily go through some element of June 6th that their closure is not possible. What is possible is to channel June 6th into positive change.
Just wanted to add to that, our faith allows us to move forward, to answer your question, but we're on a journey. We're on a very long journey, and I think there's no such thing as closure, but just having faith that yes, we're on this journey and we will move forward through whatever comes towards us.
Just state your names again for the record. Just your names.
You want to add something?
Sorry, she wants to add something before we say.
I just wanted to say that memories never close.
This one?
Memories never close. You just remember them all the time. Every single thing reminds them of we passing by, looking at the shopping area that she loved, my daughter. Every time I pass by, I remember her. So the memories, they don't close. But life has to go on. You go on living, but there is an ache in your heart.
I wanted to ask, we saw a big youth movement, YCCI, and a lot of young people really making positive change from this. How are you feeling about the youth in the community right now?
Very proud of them. I think it was needed. We often tend to push youth back, that they're little, they don't understand this, especially of something of a political nature. And it's very much a disenfranchised grief. And their voice, like, they need to know that they have a voice and that needs to be heard. That's a huge reason, but they are our future, and it's good to know that these are the youth that are our future.
And to add to that, it was very uplifting to hear Justice Pomerance reference the words of the students and Faiza's classmates at the London Islamic School when she delivered her ruling.
Can you just re-say your names again, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm Hena Islam. Do you need me to spell it?
Sure.
Hina, last name Islam, Islam.
And Ali Islam, Ali, and same last name, Islam. Name?
I'm Tabinda Bukhari. I'm Madiha's mom.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
very
a
much.
lot. Okay.